time I go home, I say, Mommy, I must stop the bamboo shack.
Bamboo shack is life.
Bamboo shack is the food of the gods.
The best heart attack in a paper bag you could ever have.
The best way to die, personally.
That's the spot.
Bamboo Shack is a local fast food place within the Bahamas.
It's fried foods.
It just tastes amazing. Except when you put onions and mayo on it.
They feed the masses this stuff in a bag, and you think it tastes good, but it doesn't. I can't stand bamboo shack.
I might feel like the anti-Bahamian right now, but I don't eat bamboo shack like that. I know. I mean, okay, if I go home and say I like with a friend and they want to start to bamboo and I'm hungry, I do bamboo, but to say, oh my god, I can't wait to go home to have some bamboo, except for the rolls. The rolls is the best part of bamboo snacks.
I like that Johnny cake. That's about it. There's nothing else I eat from there.
Breast snack.
Chicken, seafood, shrimp.
Conch fritters, conch burger roll.
Conch snack.
That delicious chicken thigh snack, $5.50. Comes with a nice juicy thigh. You got some fries. You get a nice little, put it as a roll.
And there's sweet bread too.
And fries, deep fries them. Loads them up with ketchup, hot sauce.
Onions, mayo, ketchup, all of that.
You have a little sour on the side. Get a nice Vitamin, greatest drink ever.
Let's take a picture and put it on Facebook.
Basically, the Bahamian drink, I love it.
Five malt is a non-alcoholic malt beverage.
It's supposed to be vitamins and some drink thing.
At least that's what it says on the bottle. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's black. It tastes good.
I know, it tastes good. If you give blood, that's what they give you after to bring your iron level up.
I think Vitamin, I don't think delicious, I just think good stuff.
You need a cold vitamin to wash down whatever you eat. Whatever you eat, it tastes better after you drink the vitamin. It's settled. Okay, I go to the beach on Sundays.
I is B. You is B. He is B. / she is B. We is B.
Just put everything where it is. Or just mash them together and be like, we is. Like, you know? Either say we is or we is.
You know, you say we going to be something, we gurn.
I's a Bahamian. Not on time. Well, the time you came in is definitely not Bahamian time. So you said 2:30 and 2:30 you knocked at my door.
Bahamian time is always 15 minutes late.
At least 15 minutes later.
If you ever have something important to do, make sure you tell all of your Bahamian friends, come there at a time that is 15 to 30 minutes before the time it needs to start.
I have a 9:40 St. John's, but I don't wake up until 9:45.
I had an 8 a.m. I woke up at 7:59 thinking I was going to be on time, but I wasn't on time. But technically I was on time because I was always like 20 minutes late. But in the Bahamas I would be on time for something.
You look at the program and they say they start at 7 o'clock. You get there at 7 o'clock and they don't start till 9. That's what Bahamian time is.
It also depends on what it is. Like, is it a party?
Let's just say if it starts 7:30 and you invite a Bahamian, don't expect them to be there until a good 9 o'clock.
We say the party starting at 9, don't come till 11.
Say if a party starts 7, Bahamian time you reach you at 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Bahamian time is when you say you're gonna be there in an hour, but you come there 3 hours later. I guess it's just from our culture being really relaxed. So I just come when we feel comfortable, I guess. So that's Bahamian time.
Because Bahamians will almost always be late unless there's food involved, and then they probably will still be late.
I've been cursed with that, so I'm always late. I've always been told that I'm never on time, so I'm cursed with being a Bahamian. I feel like these questions
a lot.
I don't understand how this is going to fit into the documentary.
For those of you who don't know, we don't usually have postpaid. We're gonna postpaid phones like how we have Sprint and Verizon and AT&T and T-Mobile in the Bahamas. We have mostly you put your minutes on the phone and then you use it. And they started this thing about 3-4 years ago where you could send somebody a dollar worth of what do you use it? Minutes. And now people all over the place, send me $1, send me some minutes. You want my send me $1?
Yes. I don't send as much as I get, but yes.
I used to like people sending me $1. Then we started to buy a phone card.
Yeah. I mean, I don't make it a habit, and people should not make it a habit to ask people to send you $1. Just so everyone knows.
My sister always a minute, so when I zero, she'd send me.
When you zero?
I'd zero when I add a minute, she'd send me a couple, $3 even. She's a little generous.
I don't send $1, I get $1. People send me $1.
Yeah, sometimes someone try to send me 50 cents, but I was like, you can't go that low.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just don't worry about it.
I send someone $1 and that's the last time I will ever send somebody $1 on their phone.
Yes, well, I don't send $1. If I don't know you, I'd send you $1. So don't come on my Facebook asking me for $1. Like, why are you even on my Facebook in the first place?
It depends on what you like. I like senior frogs because I could take anyone there, I go with my mommy. You just have fun. You don't have to drink, have fun. Just it's nice, but that's only if you want big parties. Some people don't like that crowd. If you want a good joke, Charlie's, I guess. Or if you little it really depends on who you are, I guess. It don't matter.
I prefer Senior Frogs.
Club? I don't know. It depends on what you want. I personally like Senior Frogs because it's fun and the tourists get really drunk and really stupid and it's really funny to watch them dance.
I like Senior Frogs. I mean, I heard some nice things about the others, but Senior Frogs, that's my place to be.
You heard nice things about Charlie's?
I heard it was poppin'.
My favorite club is Charlie's because, that's where Ladies Night used to be. I ain't really supporting how they move it to the Loop, but I like up at Charlie's.
Charlie's gone to the dogs. It used to be Charlie's, but I don't know. It ain't Charlie's no more. I went in Sharky. You know what Sharky is?
I hear about Sharky.
I went in Sharky's over the break. And that was on point.
Oh, Lona nightclub.
It depends on what you like. But I know this rough. I think you go basically anywhere and have a good time. Senior Frogs, Waterloo, maybe even Charlie's, Aura, cocktails.
Doesn't bother me.
I don't think it makes sense. Because the kids still do it anyway,
Might as well make it legal, right?
Yeah.
I think if you're legally considered an adult at 18, why should you have to wait 3 more years until you're allowed to drink?
I feel like it's the stupidest thing ever. I mean, it's like you telling these children, okay, y'all could have sex, then y'all could drive, then way down the road after y'all could food, y'all could drink. It don't make sense.
It's stupid because it just encourages people to drink more since you're underage. So, but it really don't affect me because I'm over 21 now. But I don't know. I think they should lower it.
Adults can buy a house, but they can't buy alcohol.
Really? Okay. Let me elaborate on this a little bit because I think that's a bunch of crap. 21? You know all the stuff I could have done already before I turned 21? The drinking age in the Bahamas is 18. Legally, 18. When I turned 18, I could have done whatever I wanted. But over here, it's like, hey, Let's take the alcohol away from the college students. Know when we need it to cope with these stupid homework and foolishness that they just need, pressure. The college life.
You need alcohol.
We need alcohol. Well, not me. I don't drink.
Why did you come up here to school? That's the main question here. What were you thinking?
The common questions are, how long is the drive from Minnesota to the Bahamas?
You guys go to school? You guys ride dolphins everywhere?
Do you ride to school on dolphins?
The first view will always be, you're from the Bahamas, but you're white.
Oh, somebody asked me if we have cars before. I did get that. And McDonald's, they were surprised when I said, oh, I miss McDonald's. Oh, you have McDonald's back home? Yeah, they were surprised.
Oh, do you guys live in grass huts? Do you guys wear grass skirts? I had these tourists one time take a picture of me in my school uniform because they never thought we went to school. So I was like, hey, okay, sure, you can take my picture. I thought it was so silly.
And then after we get past the color difference, then they get totally excited about how technology is in the Bahamas. They want to know if we have computers, internet, houses, cars. I get asked really stupid questions. A tourist asked me one day, this was the most retarded thing. One woman asked me in Atlantis, does it rain in the Bahamas? Like, no, we are totally outside the laws of physics. It never rains in the Bahamas.
Well, I had someone ask me if you live in grass huts and if you wear grass skirts one time. I just couldn't take them seriously. But other people be like, if the water really clear and stuff like that. So, yeah.
And then, of course, the Tarzan question of, how big is your hut?
Do we have cars was, I think, the number one question. And then the next question is, one girl in my class actually asked me if we swim to school.
I've been asked over the internet, do you have internet? No. I do not have internet. I'm speaking through a rock.
Do you speak English? It's not the same thing as Jamaica. I don't know how, if they're two separate things, it'll be the same thing, but it's not the same thing as Jamaica. Do you speak English? How did you get here? Like, people have asked me, did you come here on a boat? Do you have airplanes? Do you have an airport? And I'll be like, no, I paddle on a canoe.
How'd you learn English? I once broke it down for this boy, okay? I broke it right down. I said, in the Bahamas, we were influenced, my ancestors are African, with their language, first language not being English. And they weren't even allowed to go to school. So, no language actually. And they imitated what would have been European language. I broke it down. I said, so that's why it's not real English, it's broken English.
Is weed legal? That's a big question. I don't know if this is a question about the Bahamas, but I frequently get asked, are we Jamaican or part of Jamaica?
Do I speak Spanish? Yeah. And then they ask about the islands, because a lot of people don't get that it's a bunch of different islands. Especially my teachers. And they ask how I get there. Do you plane, boat, car?
I don't know if this was a common question, but I was in FYS one time and this nice young man, he asked me if, I was just talking about the Bahamas and somewhere in the conversation I guess I spoke about driving on the road in the Bahamas, and he was like, oh, you guys have cars in the Bahamas? And it was just funny to me, so I laughed and I was like, I heard what he said, but I asked him to repeat himself, and I was like, what did you say? And he's like, do you guys have a lot of cars in the Bahamas? And I'm like, A jungalist. Actually, I'll give you a little history. The term jungalist derived is what they used to call the woman that stood in front of the jungle club located in Fox Hill because they were very loud.
Man, I don't even know because people just call me that from time to time and I'm not one. No.
A junglist is one of those girls you do not want to bring home to your mother. A junglist is like the girls walk around in the skimpiest outfits, have multicolored hairdos.
A junglist is a girl you see at the club, probably in the shortest skirt. The shortest skirt you would find in any store now, so with multicolored hair. Preferably yellow.
They have the $200 hairstyles which don't look like cents. They have the yellow pants with the yellow shoes and the yellow jewelry and then the yellow makeup. If not yellow, then it's gonna be pink or neon green or some mix of the three.
Pink and yellow, green and blue, red and pink, you know. Colors that you don't think would match. A junglist is a girl who could somehow find a way to make those two colors match.
You wearing every color of the rainbow. When you been to every wet mad, you's a junglist.
Loud.
They don't ever, they do for the most. They don't ever just put on one layer. One layer. They have to put like there is the cake up there.
Whew. Junglist straight from Payne Town. You know, that's them said who of them color. I might seem like a little junglist with my hair, but don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's a sophisticated one.
Because it's amazing. Like I don't know how they do it. If you think, I mean, pink and baby blue.
Necklace, plastic. Necklace, earrings, bracelet, shoes, which all match the shirt. Now that's the one, that's like the suburban junglist.
And they don't blend. They don't blend. Who is blend?
But junglist is them said who have them multicolored hair, long nails, gold teeth in their mouth. Got the pink shirt, orange belt, and purple pants. You know, that's them junglist.
A female who's not gonna carry herself.
You know, colorful attention.
Generally, it's one of those girls where if you go, you don't want to be seen with her. Yeah, let's go with that.
Her appearance style, because she gotta be saying something when she going up.
It's really loud. A junglist just loud.
You have to hear them, you have to see them.
The hair. Either it's jet black. Nothing wrong with jet black hair, but either it's jet black or it's some other color. It never just a regular color. And if it's a regular color, it's some outrageous style.
I gotta say them lace front. Them lace front, them set with the fake hairline, and they gotta go. Whenever you see them, that's a junglist. Only junglist is better.
Any baby who ever put on a romance skirt on their head, I'm dead sorry, but you was a junglist. I dead sorry. You know, it's a romance girl.
Yeah, fun though, they fun. I mean, nothing wrong with a junglist. You need a junglist at a party.
Junglist is also when you're up on the stage singing your frogs, doing dirty wine, and your weed falls out.
I just think a junglist to me is a very loose person. It could be male or female. I think a junglist could be a man too. We just call him something different, but he's a junglist a lot.
And then they always have to have a shirt with airbrush on the back that has too cute something. And it's always TEWQUTE.
My mom used to tell me walk like a lady, but I never used to be into that. But junglist, they show themselves when they walk. They just be like, and sucking their teeth and everything. They just show themselves anyway. That's all I have to say for junglist.
I just learned what this was. I just learned it.
It's just when you have all your little side things and you always do the ghost move to go see them all the time. So you have your wife, you have your baby Willie, you have your sweetheart, you have the other girl who you don't really care for but she just there for sex or whatever. Yeah, you have all them, so you try to ghost move your way around into all that mess.
No, just to go get yours.
I guess that's described as you have your little significant other, and you know, you go on a little move to go find your little sweethearts on the side.
Or I go on ghost moves every weekend. You could, but you can't ask anyone because they wouldn't know about it.
First of all, you wearing all black. And you going on the night. And you basically, you doing something you weren't supposed to be doing. And you know you weren't supposed to be doing it, but you still go in.
That's cheating, right?
Basically, you have a sweetheart, which is the things on the side. Cause okay, like your wife is your chicken, and then your sweetheart is the coleslaw. So when you're going on a ghost move, you're gonna go find your coleslaw. That's what that is.
Can I go smooth with it down, buddy? Don't put that in. I swear I'll kill you.
They look different. They look different, they sound different, they act different.
They black.
The way they dress, the way they act with other people, and definitely the way they talk.
You just know, like when you see them. Like, first off, there aren't that many black people on campus. And if they're black, they're either gonna be like, no, I don't think I should lead with that, because I'm not black.
You usually looking for a black person, but that black person walk in a certain way and have a certain attitude. I mean, they don't necessarily have to be black, but like you automatically look for a black person.
In the winter, we would be the person that are dressed with the most jackets, like you have the most clothes on in the winter.
We the best. We the coolest. Everybody knows Bahamian. And everybody loves us, you know? We got that cool accent. We got that Bahamian Caribbean swag, you know? Ain't nobody do it like us in the 242.
It's either like the way they walk or the way they dress, first off, is a big thing. They always gotta have their oaks on their head, like Perry.
It's the way they walk. And Senio has that weird walk.
Most likely, a Bahamian, when he sees you, his first reaction is to yell a word that no one else will understand. That is how I know Bahamian. You know, just Oi! Something like that. Brethren!
Yeah, bro, how you doing? Yeah, and yeah, like you know, like I know my people. That's like when you either referring to someone or you just using it out of the blue. Like, hey, give me the, or like, hey, you see that way? Or like, hey, murder subject.
This is like an adjective we use to describe people. So, bae. Come here, bae.
Bae is like, and I don't know, you tack it onto stuff for emphasis. If you're talking to someone else, like, I don't know, give me dollar bae or something like that. Like, it's, I don't know, just a term to address other people.
Boy, you see now, boy comes back when they brought slaves over from Africa, and you know they couldn't really speak English properly, so they couldn't say boy. And over time, they kind of just, as the slaves tried to imitate the English, it just came out as boy, and boy is like dude, or it's just the Bahamian term for you guy.
Like pay could be just like an exclamation, like pay. That ain't just happened just now, you know? Or bae could be that girl or that dude or that guy. You know, a human.
Bae is a local term used by Bahamians, and bae basically refers to a person. It can be a male or a female.
Bae is slang that was used to express a variety of emotions that you pride, anger, excitement.
Originally, it was meant to be boys, so I've heard, but maybe somebody just misses it wrong. Hey boy. Maybe somebody, I don't know, and then turn it down. Hey boy, and maybe somebody here knows like, hey, I sound good. But when my side lose, I say they cheat. See, I
Black is people. Yellow, the gold.
The black stands for the strength of the people, the yellow stands for the sun, and the blue stands for the ocean.
The black is for the people, and the gold, it's not yellow, is for the sun. Okay. And 2 for 2, this is the third one. And then the aquamarine is for the sky and the sea.
The sun. Gold is the sun. And the aquamarine is the sky and the water.
Gold stands for the sun. The aquamarine stands for the beaches. And the black stands for the people.
The black is the strength of the people, our unity.
Okay.
And the aquamarine is the color of our ocean, seas, and all that. And the gold is our sun.
Black is for the people, yellow is for the sun, and aquamarine is for the sun. Black represents the strength of the people. Yellow represents, gold represents the sun, and aquamarine represents the sky and the sea.
The top blue is the sky. The bottom blue is the water. The gold, yellow, I forgot, I'm sorry. The blue is aquamarine. The gold in the middle represents the sun. And then the black is supposed to represent the strength of our people. But I was told the class to represent the black people. I was very unhappy. But
the black is at one point it was supposed to represent the strength of black people who overcame, but I think it's just the strength of the people. The yellow represents the sun, and the blue is the water. The aqua is the water. It's not the water.
Yeah, you say blue.
I'm sorry, it's not blue. It's not blue. It's aqua. Aquamarine. And it's actually gold. Now to be getting all specific, it's gold.
Junkanoo, man.
Definitely Junkanoo.
It gotta be Junkanoo, of course, Junkanoo.
Noise. Colors. I don't know, it's just a bunch of people jumping around in the road in these funny looking costumes and stuff. I don't know why people like it so much. I don't really like it. It's like whatever. I don't care.
Junkanoo is like, it gives you life. It's a parade where everybody go in the street, you wear your costume, you dance, you shake your hip, have fun, get drunk and then go home and sleep all day.
I mean, Junkanoo is similar to Carnival, I guess, in Brazil or something, but Junkanoo is, I guess, our own native flavor on it. We play goatskin drums and we play trumpets. We march down Bay Street in different groups, and it's just like a big cultural festival, I guess.
A bunch of color, a bunch of music. It's so loud that you can feel your heart pounding. You feel like you're gonna have a heart attack. It's really awesome.
Junkanoo is basically what? Go to church, come back, 1 in the morning, you're at Bay Street, people in costumes, crepe paper, every color known to man, beads, feathers, shaking it. You on the bleachers, scared they could fall because you stomping the whole time. It's basically when everybody just comes and parades around, and whether you rushing
or not,
you
still in the street
moving, yeah.
Junkanoo is a festival that's African in its the African in roots. Thousands of people flock to Bay Street every year, and the different Junkanoo groups put on a display of music, color, costumes, themes. And it's just spectacular. The music spectacular. Yeah, spectacular. The music is vibrant and you just cannot keep still. It's beautiful, breathtaking. The artistry is wonderful, meticulous. The dances are vivacious.
I am Jamia, and I am a Bahamian.
And I'm a Bahamian.
I'm a Bahamian.
I is a Bahamian.
I'm Bahamian.
I am a Bahamian.
And I am Bahamian.
And I'm a Bahamian.
And I'm Bahamian.
My name is Brittany Britt Diva Basin, and I am a Bahamian.
And I am Bahamian.
And I'm a Bahamian.
And I am a Bahamian.
And I am a Bahamian.
And I'm a Bahamian.
And I am truly Bahamian.
My name is Anthony Canna, and I'm Bahamian.